Hello and welcome back to Cooking for Two 101. Do you like bacon? Do you like candy? You're really gonna love this recipe. We're making bacon candy. It's so easy and so delicious. I have 1 pound of thick cut bacon and I have just cut it down the middle. No big deal at all. Next thing we're gonna do is make the sauce. We are going to use sweet, we're gonna use spicy, and we're going to use tangy. You can use any kind of mustard. Today we're going to use a spicy brown, but you can use sweet hot mustard, you could use Dijon mustard, you could use your favorite mustard. And for the spicy part, we're going to use sriracha today. You could use gochujang or your favorite hot sauce, whatever you like. Maple syrup is sort of the key though, so don't skip that. And we're also going to need 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So in this bowl, go 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're going to use about 1/4 cup, maybe a little more, of maple syrup. You can add more if you need to later. We're going to add our spicy brown mustard, 2 tablespoons. 1, 2, and the spicy sriracha. Yum. 1, 2. All right, now we're just going to whisk this together. Very simple. Voila. We have the coating. Good to go. Before I started, I just have to tell you, we did set the oven to broil. Mine takes forever to heat up, but you do want to do this on broil. And trust me, we've done it 100 ways. And in my stove and in this situation, to me, it works the best. I have the bottom rack on the very lowest part of the oven, and we're going to broil it for 10 minutes. We're going to flip it over. We're going to baste it again. And we're going to broil it for 5 more minutes. But let's show you how to get the candy part on the bacon. I have here a baking sheet with a rack inside, and I put some tin foil underneath just because it's easier to clean it up. You're going to take your piece of bacon, dip it in the yummy goo, and just sort of lightly take it off. If you leave too much on, it really won't crisp up and cook, and we also need it to go a long way. We got a lot of bacon here. I'm just going to do a couple, then we'll come back when I'm done and we'll move on. Also, you want to leave a little bit of room. You don't necessarily want them touching. You want all the bacon to get crispy all the way around. All right? Ooh, it's messy. It's fun. Oh, it smells amazing. I haven't even cooked anything yet. All right, like that. Okay, I'm just keep on keeping on. We'll be right back. Okay, so the whole pound didn't fit on there, but that's okay. You can make 2 batches if you want to, and I'll give you a little tip about that later. But here it is. It's beautiful. Let's put it in the oven. So, like I said, it is on broil. The bottom rack is as low as it can go. We're going to slide it in there, and we're going to set it for 10 minutes. We'll be back. Okay, spend 10 minutes. We're going to take it out. We are going to flip it over, and we're going to baste the other side. Ooh, she's pretty. The reason I cut it in half, we did it a couple times when I didn't cut it in half, and the middle didn't really get crispy or cook very well. So in my opinion, you should definitely cut it in half. The other thing is, you know, we have that extra ½ pound of bacon that we want to cook, and we did 2 in a row one time, and the broiler is too hot to do that second batch. It burns. So if you're going to do 2 batches on broil, you need to turn it back down to maybe 400 because the oven is at this point so hot, and you don't want to go through all this work and then burn it. Not that burnt candy is terrible, but it's not as good as not burnt candy. Okay, let's baste it up. Don't touch the pan. Remind yourself, don't touch the pan. What can you do with candied bacon, you might be asking, besides just eat it? We put it on our charcuterie board for New Year's brunch, and it was a smashing success. You could put it on French toast or donuts or anything. Maybe a salad would be good. Okay, back in the oven, on broil, for 5 minutes on the lowest rack. See you then. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. We're gonna take it out. Ooh, that's hot. We're gonna flip it over and we're gonna baste it one more time. Oh, that looks delicious. Look, it's starting to get crispy around the edges. Oh, I'm so glad we cut this in half. Remember that first time, John? It was all soggy in the middle? That was no bueno. This is way better. All right, back in the oven she goes. Another 5 minutes, but keep your eye on it. You don't want it to burn. At this point, that oven's getting really hot. So keep your eye on it. See you in a few. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. It looks great. I'm so excited. Ooh, it's hot in there. Look how pretty it is. All right, yes, it's very, very hot. We started to get a little bit extra crispy on the ends, but that's okay. That's what sugar does when it gets hot. We're gonna let it rest here on the rack for maybe a minute and a half, but not too long because it'll start to stick to that and then you don't get to eat your candy. So let it cool and then we're gonna move it over here to this parchment paper. We'll be back when it's time to do that. Okay, it is cooled. It is resting on a piece of parchment. After this, you can sort of fold it into the parchment and put it in the cooler or the refrigerator for whenever you're going to use it. But right now, I'm going to try it because I worked really hard. Ooh, look at how stiff it is. It's not, yay, it's not flimsy. I'm so excited. Oh, it's really good. Oh, it's perfectly cooked. Spicy, sweet. The tang of the mustard is awesome. Oh, you got to try this. I did have a thought though. What do you think if I did this with peppered bacon? Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, thanks for watching Cooking for Two 101. We're glad that you're here. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you soon.